This evening is one of the kind of episodes that's unique. Not only co-creative, understanding of the creationalistical understanding, hopefully stood. High motion of mind combined with willpower. Delved deeply into intricacies and complexities inherent in super complex as well as ultra prevalent energetic exudations, not only as an expression of a simple intent from, not only from, but throughout willpower is not only the tremendous capabilities that exist within the heart mind of the limitless capabilities and heart structure, but the manifestability of that which is already unlimited as unlimited human beings and as unlimited beings as we are, star creatures, star beings, star seeds, and star adults, star children as well. This is a little bit interesting because it's not just about going beyond the age, the golden age, going well beyond the golden age. Quite even necessary to say it even is necessary to go beyond the enlightenment age, but at the same time using the same type of idea. So what is the type of characteristics and qualities of such ages? To break it down, it is abundance, balance, peace, order, change, and brilliance, beauty, majesty, creativity, the ability to create, of course, increased standard of living, more productive establishments, and the overall ability to change. Now, what's amazing is we must, let's put it this way. There's an absolute fact that there is, as, for example, history shows, there's tremendous amount of change that can occur on a city, and it is done because the amount of change per se, or the amount of development that can occur, that is occurring and can occur, is upon multitudes of so that's a grand way to view it. Is upon multitudes of power. So what is power, and what does that multitude mean? How does it expand in the sort of not only the big picture, but the bigger picture in the simplified sort of understanding of what the complexities exist as that which is a representation of a small scale example of, for example, a galactic society, which is, of course, one of our amazing, grand, beautiful duties, and quite simple way of not only viewing but creating and being one with one another. Time, one way that we understand things is time, which is a huge perception in what we may think and believe actually occurs. One, not only at the minimal level, but of course, and multiple levels I'm going to get into, but not only occurs at multiple levels, but of course it is always been occurring. The ship that is, for example, the mothership, that is Gaia, is a ship. Wow. And that's just absolutely true. Why is that? Because the ship moves, it is guided, and it is, transporting. It's a sentient living ship that lives where it needs to go. So, of course, therefore it means different places, different places throughout the galaxy, different interactions between itself and stars around it. So, continuing on. This is a minute pattern or principle or effect of, or massive outflow of not only potential but the existence of that which is the case before. So what does that mean? So let's go break it down even further. This is literally, as is, can be wonderfully explained many different ways, is the precipice of that literal leap. Now, I described before, the leap. What is that leap? What is that? It's literally just we jump at the speed of light. So it's basically, getting ready to pounce. That's the bending of the knees, and then and we spring forward. On our toes, we lean forward, then you jump forward and up, and then it's an explosive type of leap towards the positive jump, towards that goal. So it's like that positive intention of the most grand, capable, futuristical potential capability, and then one surpassing that. But at the same time, having that potential built in that crouching stance that therefore leaps up and it sets off at the speed of light, faster than the speed of light, of course. So now once again, some of the aspects of what makes a certain stepping stone for a galactic society is accelerated manifestability. Of course, the recognition of the universal laws in play, in motion, of course, and in creational form, and the rapid balanceability to benevolent timelines. That is why there's so much advanced energy, higher energy going on, because there are advanced timelines, positive timelines that can be anchored into our reality, that are being anchored into our reality. And are real, positive timelines. So he has a capability to create uniquely, simply, having a massive impact. Why? Because this is just the foundation of black society. That means we can bond, we can create, and we can manifest. as a multi-creational system. And this doesn't just pertain to, of course, it doesn't just pertain to the Milky Way. It is creation in action, and of course it is a beautiful, amazing, expressive form of the creative power to be able to manifest from the heart, light, sense, motion, expansion, potential, exceptionality in functional nature, forministical fashion. So some of the things are just going to be experienced is the ability to, and this I could define and interject in such a way that we will be able to live freer. And there's even more interesting potential behind that because the amount of leaps and bounds that can be done in human consciousness, by human consciousness for human consciousness. We see, or the experience of the unlimitedness that exists within every, for example, heartbeat, every single human being, and I'm being, of course, very aware of time, lapse and time, space when I speak of this. The amount of solutions that exist from, for example, a small amount of individuals is enough to open up the realm of creation for more creativity in areas that not only are present in these sort of connection for what enhanced Healership can and should be. But of course, the balance of abundantialistical functionality and self-sufficiency. Self-sufficiency. The state of self-sufficiency. The activation, per se, of self-sufficiency. Indeed, much progress has been made. Indeed. But, you know, the sort of shrinking of, well, let's put it this way. And this is kind of, in a way, how it's kind of always been, which kind of, you know, is very important, which is why we constantly need to continue to sort of work at this incredibly quick rate of, because that's just, you know, it's a win for all. How? This is where, you know, the miraculousness of the simple things that we do in life play a major part in development of our future, which is in the now, which is also in the future, which is also in the now. So I talked about three things. In that order, I'm gonna explain. Simple solutions now, such as actually, one more thing. Of course, logic. What's it called? Maturity of development of logical fruition of action and wisdom, so forth. So, and this can just be, and here's part of the so here we go. Here's part of the creative expenditure itself as well, is the very fact of not just how should I say this? Not just how, but in what way. So it could be, and in the way it is, a multifaceted learning procedure, learning environment of ultra patience within the realm of inner expansion in place form of multiple massive creational forms and abundance in the edibles of consumption that is in the hands of few, while mass distribution is easily capable with the creativity of the many from such existing technology, as well as those that are not as common, as well as the advanced modification ability of solutions of multi-capable expansions of where the build ability and ascension ability of said abundant values in its co-creational expansive form, not limited to transportation on this realm, combining said matrix ability with multi-layered realms within 12 layers. Now bear with me, of course, 12 light years, that's very, 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 very small area. That does not mean that this can be a lessened sort of capability. This is actually a very positive way to express creational form in a free, limitless way, using continuous, limitless abundance from just a few amount, which is the practice for functionalistical aspects. That's one of the four. Now, two is the strength sort of repair and also fixability, so maneuverability and healability of completely capable, and beware of the time lapse, of course, with this statement. So, capable, flexible, area, space, plasma, super healing, with, of course, advanced cooling mechanisms, which will make sense with the actual creational aspect of what is involved in that sort of idea seeding or idea invention that is already in existence. Two, sort of open or move through potentials into even higher potentials and higher expenses with the responsibility as responsibility and response attitude. Let's see. With responsibility, responsiveness, integrity, and adaptability of the existence of one, the super form of a advanced healing device in a motion form of technology in a vibrational and a technological meaning precise. Precise, specific point, which is very interesting, especially in the realm of, or in the topic of dimensions, because of course point is, it's ironic. So that was 2. 3. So is sort of vision, of course, that is not only evolved in, well, let's put it this way, because you can ultra multi-facet the ability of diamond vision or crystal vision of the expansive of growing DNA, advanced 12-strand DNA potential, and the aspects of infinitism in incredibly foreseeing ultra potential. Now, what's incredibly amazing and potent about this, what we call it, sort of, well, obviously essential capabilities, is the enhanced measurability of limitlessness within the very vibration, enhancing conceptual understanding of the very limitless structures of the multifaceted creativity in action. As in, the incredibly simplified complexities of the complex simplicities. Down to a microscopic level, down to the T, and the morphability of a creative potential. Now, of course, the many things to keep in mind, of course, is the amazing bond, and which is occurring, the super exciting, very, very, very exciting, the unity of the entire planet. So the entire planet's unity. That is amazing. That is occurring, and that is what higher consciousness is all about and does vibrate at. That is exactly just the higher density. Not just higher densities. This is just one of the sort of uniqueness of the prosperities of, for example, the types of understandings and capabilities of the mind, the heart, and the luminous expansion of capabilities of development and of structure enhancement. Good evening, ladies and gentlemen. This is your host, Creator Curtis Bowen, as well as your guardian light, guardian angel, guardian being of advancement, being of light, evanescent leader, as well as what's the term? New coined term. Till later, a type of starship captain. Till later, and of course, being of great wisdom, for love, light, creational understanding, limitlessness and growth. and love. This is your host, Chris Mark Curtis Bone, using the addition of Fire. Love you all.